Ibn Arabi, which should be put down to realizing the mistake that is made, that he says certain things that seem to contradict certain aspects of Aqeedah. The mistake that people make is saying, oh, Shaykh Akbar teaches a different Aqeedah. He doesn't. He teaches exactly the same Aqeedah. Those are reports of his experiences that do not contradict the Aqeedah. They represent further detailings of the Aqeedah, further dimensions of depth about the Aqeedah. They never contradict the Aqeedah, right? And they're not put forward as an alternative Aqeedah. He's not saying now you believe what you find here. He's saying I experienced this mashhad. I witnessed this reality. And people mistake that for him saying you must believe something other than what you've been taught to believe, which is not the case. The Batiniyah are a group of people who are agreed by everyone, not even to be Muslims. And those are people who say, we only outwardly believe all of this stuff, but what we inwardly believe is something completely different. That's just for the awam, that's just for the normal people. And some people make the accusation of Shaykh Akbar that he's a Batini. Absolutely not the case. If you read the Futuhat al-Makkiyah, Allah yarzuqna qira'atuhu inshallah, it is pure Quran and Sunnah and the Prophet ﷺ and good advice and nasiha and wasaya and how to be a fully realized mu'min. That's what it's about. And it also contains asrar and secrets and hidden depths to reality, mostly, which are most fundamentally hidden depths of the Quran and the Sunnah, which are hidden from most people. And so if we come judging them by our everyday life and saying, well, that sounds to me like it doesn't make sense with what I know, then we immediately do inkar of Ibn Arabi and say, well, he's a hasha, far be it from him, he's a zindiq, or he's a heretic, or he's all of these terrible things which only harm, sadly he doesn't care, I can promise you that, they only harm the person making the accusations. But yes, today we're in a situation, because of our lack of knowledge, because of certain currents which have become dominant in our time, we tend to think of him as a controversial figure. I promise you, there are many phases of Islamic history where he's not remotely controversial. He's simply an imam, and people wouldn't hear a word against him.